Good morning, grade 4. Welcome to the English class. How are you all doing today? Family gatherings. I'm sure all of you have gone to family gatherings or family get-togethers. Let it be a birthday party, let it be someone's wedding, we all have gone for family gatherings. Family gatherings are an important part of growing up. Family get-togethers can have real benefits for a child. It helps the child in bonding with the family and the extended family. This will give them peace, love, understanding, and a sense of belongingness in the family. This will boost their confidence and also will improve their social and emotional well-being. Today, we are going to learn a poem. It's called Daddy Fell into the Pond, written by Alfred Noyes. And this is a poem that describes a funny incident that happened at a family gathering. So before going to the poem, let's get to know the poet. So our poet, Alfred Noyes, was an English poet, a short story writer, and a playwright. A playwright or dramatist is a person who writes plays. His famous works include Highwayman, Drake, and The Loom Ears. He was a person who claimed that dreams are the sole reality worth living and dying for. So he tried to take children to the wonderful world of dreams through his works. So now let's read the poem. All of you please take your English reader and turn to page number 95. You see the heading? Daddy Fell into the Pond. There is a warm-up session given there. Share with class any funny incident that occurred at a family gathering. So you can talk about any funny incidents that happened at a family gathering with your friends or family. Let us read a funny poem about the speaker's father falling into a pond. Let's read the first stanza. Everyone grumbled. The sky was grey. We had nothing to do and nothing to say. We were nearing the end of a dismal day, and there seemed to be nothing beyond. Then Daddy fell into the pond. So everyone grumbled. Grumbled means complained. The sky was grey, we had nothing to do and nothing to say. We were nearing the end of a dismal day. So it seems like it was a gloomy day. Everyone was feeling bored with nothing much to talk about or to do. Dismal means gloomy. Dismal day means a gloomy day. And then what happened? Daddy fell into a pond nearby. So the first stanza, here it says that there was this family gathering which was taking place near a pond. The children and all the family members were feeling so bored and they had nothing much to talk about or nothing to do in particular. Then suddenly, Daddy fell into the pond. Now let's see what happened next. Let's read the next stanza. And everyone's face grew merry and bright, and Timothy danced for sheer delight. Give me the camera, quick, oh quick! He's crawling out of the duckweed. Click! So what happened? Daddy fell into the pond and then everyone's face grew merry and bright. So everyone was feeling bored. And when they saw this funny incident, everyone's face brightened up. Seeing this funny incident, they all felt so happy seeing such a funny thing. Timothy was dancing out of happiness seeing this funny incident, and some people were shouting to give a camera to take a picture of this funny incident. So the second stanza portrays the immediate response of all the people who were there when they saw this funny incident of Daddy falling into the pond. And it seems that everyone was feeling gloomy and they were feeling bored, and after seeing this funny incident, everyone's face brightened up immediately out of happiness of seeing this funny incident. And Timothy was dancing because he was laughing so hard and he was so happy to see this funny incident, and he was dancing out of that happiness. And some people got so excited that they even started shouting to give a camera, click a picture of this funny incident. And Daddy was trying so hard. He was trying to crawl out of the pond, and the pond was covered with duckweed. Duckweed is a type of small flowering plant that grows in ponds. Now let's see the next stanza. Then the gardener suddenly slapped his knee and doubled up, shaking silently, and the ducks all quacked as if they were daft, and it sounded as if the old drake laughed. Oh, there wasn't a thing that didn't respond when Daddy fell into the pond. So what happened? So the gardener who was standing there sees this funny incident and he started laughing so hard. He was standing there and laughing so hard that he bent over and he was even slapping his knees out of laughter. So slapped his knee means it's an action that you do when you laugh so hard. And doubled up. Double up means to bend over out of laughter. And he was shaking silently. And he was shaking because of this laughter. And the ducks all quacked as if they were daft. The ducks in the pond sees this funny incident, sees Daddy falling into the pond, and they were making noises. They were all quacking and they started moving around, and it sounded as if they were so silly. Daft means silly or foolish. Oh, there wasn't a thing that didn't respond when Daddy fell into the pond. It seems that everything around was giving some kind of response, saying this funny incident. So the third stanza describes about the gardener was standing there and he started laughing so hard, saying this funny incident, slapping his knees, doubled up and shaking silently. The ducks in the pond were quacking and it sounded as if they were so silly or foolish. Drake means a male duck, and the last few lines talks about how every single thing around was giving some kind of response when they saw Daddy falling into the pond. So it seems Daddy turned everyone's gloomy day into a happy, enjoyable one. Let's read the poem once again. All of you please look in your textbook and listen carefully. Now, when we read these lines once again, you can imagine the incidents happening there in your mind. You can visualize the happenings there in your mind. So let me read the lines to you. Everyone grumbled. The sky was grey. We had nothing to do and nothing to say. We were nearing the end of a dismal day, and there seemed to be nothing beyond. Then Daddy fell into the pond, and everyone's face grew merry and bright, and Timothy danced for sheer delight. Give me the camera, quick, oh quick, he's crawling out of the duckweed, click. Then the gardener suddenly slapped his knee and doubled up, shaking silently, and the ducks all quacked as if they were daft, and it sounded as if the old drake laughed. Oh, there wasn't a thing that didn't respond when Daddy fell into the pond. So that was the poem, Daddy Fell into the Pond. I hope you enjoyed the poem. You can read this poem again and again. You have to read it at least 2 times. Now let's have a look at the new words that we learned in this chapter once again. You have to note down the new words in your notebook. First one, grumbled. Grumbled means complained. Dismal means gloomy. Duckweed it's a tiny flowering plant found in water. You can see the picture of duckweed here. You might have seen this in water bodies. Daft. Daft means foolish. So you have to learn these words. You have to learn the spelling of these words. You have to learn how to pronounce these words and the meaning of it. Then you have to know how to make a sentence using these words. You have to write one sentence each with these words in your notebook. So that's all for today, children. We'll meet in the next class. Till then, bye.